Here's a great idea for your next outing. A cruise of the L.A. Harbor on a Spirit Cruises yacht. Spirit Cruises offers everything you need to relax and enjoy your time on the water. For more information, call 310-548-8080 or visit spiritmarine.com.
Welcome once again to another Thrashpie Radio Podcast. A little bitty radio station with the big old hairy transmitter, the pure rocker that's dear and near and dear to my heart and probably yours as well. KNAC-FM, that's the subject of these podcasts. And I admit, they're great fun for me to put these together here at the LA radio studio. So now we know how crazy a live broadcast can go, and as you heard backstage at the Monsters of Rock.
Lars, that was very interesting. It was like 10,000 raging, I want to say fuck, but I can't because I'm on live. But
And we'd like to once again express our extreme gratitude to Lars Ulrich of Metallica for showing us what a thrill a blatant FCC violation can provide. But you ain't heard nothing yet. KNAC's live concert broadcasts continued throughout its history. A great live show from a club venue in just a minute. But first, the fate of the KNAC balls that made their debut at the Monsters of Rock show. Once again, the story comes from promotion director Tom Marr.
Jack McKissick was our van driver at the time, and the balls were a hassle because you had to travel around with
balls in the car.
A couple tanks of helium to fill them up. And then there was a 150-foot tether that they were on. I remember it was like a Monday morning, and Jack comes walking in, his head's kind of hanging down. Dude, how was the weekend? It was all right. Well, what do you mean? And he goes, well, we lost one of the balls. We don't have a set of balls anymore.
We have one ball. We're a uni-ball.
And I had to go into Gary's office and go, dude, Gary, we lost the ball. What do you mean we lost the ball? Well, it's somewhere up in the clouds. I guess I forgot to tie it. I filled it all up, and I was kind of fighting it, and I forgot to tie it down.
And I was talking to some girl, and away it went. So that was pretty much it for the balls, at least as a pair, but not for the live concert broadcasts. And one of the best ones that ever happened was Skid Row at the Marquee, down behind the Orange Curtain in Garden Grove, California. The aforementioned Jack McKissick, Jack Trash, remembers the evening.
Yep, that was a fun night for me.
Attaboy, Jack.
I was in the van that night. I stayed on the van that night.
So that's how we took the blacklight test in there, and oh my God.
The autographed heel prints on the ceiling.
So here's a bit of setup. I'm on the air, morning drive in California, obviously at KNAC. Phone rings, and it's Snake, guitar player from Skid Row, and he says, hey, Thrasher, thanks for playing our music. KNAC's the first station to play our songs on the radio. Thank you, he says. And we're coming to California. I heard later that they ditched some show in Erie, Pennsylvania, or some other godforsaken place, and drove straight to California. In the meantime, KNAC sets up a show at the Marquee. We get set to do a broadcast of the show, and it sells out fast, obviously, and naturally. So the night of the show, I go down to Garden Grove. I go to the club. A bus is out in the parking lot. The band's all inside. I go in and I start meeting everybody. I see Snake and I see Sebastian and the guys, obviously, and roadies and chicks and the whole deal. So I'm talking about the show, and since we're live on the air, we need to keep an eye on the time because we had a 2-hour time limit on the live broadcast, and we need to watch our language. We need to keep the cussing to a minimum. So here's a replay of the open of the show. I get introduced, I get up there and yap for a minute or so, and then Skid Row starts with their intro, and Sebastian, well, just remember the little talk we had in the bus.
You're my party dog, Thrasher!
All right, how's it going out here, Marquee? You guys ready to do a little rock and roll tonight, I hear? Somebody told me there was a party going on. Not only going on here, but out over all of Los Angeles and Orange County, live on KNAC. Let's hear from you. It's our special edition Ribbon at 11 tonight. This place ain't never gonna rock like this for a while, I can tell you that. Make a huge noise, Marquee, for Skid Row!
Well, for my money, give me a rock show in a club any day over a stadium or an arena or any big, huge place. Big shows are great, and there's a place for them. But, man, a club, 400 to 500 people jammed in there, hot, sweaty, music pumping. Clubs are where rock was born. I don't think there's anything better. It's just me. So that's it for this time. And moving forward, we look at what can be seen as a new chapter. Chapter 2, we'll call it, as program directors come and go and KNAC faces new competitors in the LA market. So hit me up at thrashpieradio@gmail.com if you so desire, and keep your eye on your Facebook page for the next Thrashpie Radio Podcast.